Well, hello there, big sister. I just want to thank you so much for that really dramatic experience today. I was so glad to witness your reaction to it all. Polly, what the heck are you trying to do to me? What's your deal, huh? Why must you be like this? Do you have any idea what you've done? Of course I know. I'm not that stupid. It was just all so funny to me. Let's relive it, shall we? When Clark and my dear sister said their vows at the chapel, he turned around and said to you that he's sorry that he's found someone else that he loves with all his heart. Then he ran up to me, of all people, who was in the guest room, and then proposed to me. I was stunned, but I knew something like that would happen. Then we ran off together. You know, I really do want to apologize to you, Jenna. Since I stole your fiancé and everything from you, you both hadn't exchanged your vows yet, so it's okay, yeah? That's not the point at all. You still both did what you did on my wedding day. The day I'm supposed to celebrate my love for Clark, and you both have ruined it. Where are you right now? Okay, at least we didn't wait until after you both got married to run off together. You should be more grateful. Also, is there much point in telling you where I am? Both Mom and Dad had no choice but to say their utmost apologies to all the guests in the room when all of this went down. They found it so difficult. They were stunned. I still can't quite believe what you've done, Polly. How can you do this to me, your own sister? Why weren't you both honest with me about your feelings? There was no way I was going to tell you. You wouldn't let me be with him otherwise. It was all so funny. I definitely remember the look on your face when Clark left with me. It was so hilarious, and I think one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my life. I do wonder if anyone took pictures during those moments. I'd love to see them. I don't get why you'd both go to all this trouble to ruin everything. If you two were both in love with each other before, he should have just broken up with me. I don't understand why you both went to the lengths that you did to make me feel so terrible. Why would you bother to do something like this to me, Polly? It's because I wanted to experience something like a romantic drama show for at least once in my boring life. It gave me so much of a rush. I was just so excited to watch it all unfold right in front of my eyes. He actually chose me over my stupid older sister. I actually get what I want this time. Well, since you're the sister who's ugly and unattractive in every way, it's only natural that the groom dumped you at the altar, yeah? There's nothing special about you. It's so lame that you didn't even realize that your own fiancé lost interest in you. Like, how did you see it coming is what I'm wondering. How dare you say that sort of thing to me, your own sister? I'm so finished with you as a person. Your behavior has gone beyond the level of horrible. I can't take this anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, Jenna. Stop whining so much. Not everyone can get what they want in life. This all sounds so pathetic coming from someone who just got dumped. Now that we were able to run off together with each other, Clark and I will continue to live together like this. Say hello to our mother and his mother for me. Thank you, my dear sister, for the best day ever.
Hi, Jenna. I was just messaging you to ask if you're okay. It's all right if you want to come over to our house today. We really don't mind if you want to be here instead.
Oh, hi, Dad. I'm sorry that I was so careless about what was truly going on. I feel so dumb and stupid. It's okay. I think maybe I just want to be on my own.
Really? You're actually okay with all that happened? Are you sure? On an important day like this, and what Clark did to you? There's nothing more embarrassing than this as a parent. I'm so sorry, dear.
Dad, there's really nothing for you to apologize for, considering you're not the one who did anything wrong. It seems like Clark hated me from the start. Well, I guess I started to lose control of myself and how I wanted things done when I moved to Washington, D.C. for university. I don't know how I didn't see this coming.
I guess I understand that, but this is not all your fault, Jenna. You've always been so patient as the older sister, and Polly has done you wrong. I don't get why you're both so different. I thought that your mother and I practically raised you both the same way. I just don't understand what went wrong. Did we do a bad job of raising Polly?
Oh, Dad, I know it's hard right now, but you shouldn't think that way. She's been trouble for you both for a while now. You know, if Polly wanted to marry Clark soon, she'll definitely send invitations to all of us so that she can rub it in all of our faces. Just thinking about it has made me feel so depressed, Dad.
You know what, my dear? Everything's gonna be okay, and I'll make sure of it. If that's to happen like you say it might, then the whole family will attend.
Hold on a second, Dad. What did you just say? Are you being serious right now? You would actually go to her wedding if the invitations were sent to you?
Well, yes, that's what I would do, so then I can let everyone know how terrible Polly and that disgusting man are for ruining your relationship and making us feel terrible.
Oh, Dad, you're a bit silly sometimes. What the heck? But I can kind of see what you're getting at. But I do thank you for your words. It's helped me feel a bit better.
Well, they did my daughter wrong, and you definitely shouldn't have to put up with how they've treated you. Especially Polly. You've been such a good sister, so I don't know why she's turned around and done this. Anyway, if you hear anything from Polly again, you let me know right away and we can deal with all of this together. Even though Polly's my daughter too, I've got no intention of forgiving her.
Okay, Dad, I understand. I'll let you know if she ends up contacting me. Thank you for helping me through all of this. It means a lot. I don't know what I'd do without my family beside me. I'm really glad that I'm so close with you and Mom. You're my biggest supporters, and I really hope that I can make this all up to you someday. Hello, is anybody home? Hi there, my dear older sister. It's been a while since we've talked. I was just checking in to see how things are going. Wow, am I having a nightmare right now? Should I pinch myself to make sure? Well, I guess I'm not. Is that you, Polly? Why the heck are you talking to me? Of course it's me, Jenna. It's my older sister's hotter, cuter, and more intelligent younger sister here. I thought I'd message you since it's been like 3 months since your failed wedding. Oh, great. It's you. Just the person I really wanted to talk to right now. That was sarcasm, by the way, if you didn't detect it. Must you really bother me at this time? Actually, you know what? It's good that you did, because I've got something to talk to you about. Do you not remember me asking you the other day to pay me my compensation? I suppose that was mentioned, yes, but don't you realize that I'm going to be marrying Clark really soon? I want my own home, and I can't afford to waste money on you. I should have known that you'd say something like that to me since you don't care about anyone but yourself. But are you kidding me right now? How is it a waste when you owe me? No. I really don't think we're on the same page here. You really don't understand anything I tell you, do you? You're really dumb sometimes. Don't you realize that you're single now? You can spend all the money that you want on anything, yeah? I don't need to give you any of my money. You're just making this really hard on yourself, Polly. Did you really just contact me to say awful things to me? How could you when I've been nothing but nice to you in your entire life? Oh, come on now. There's really no need to be like that. I'm planning on sending out wedding invitations to people, and of course, you won't be left out. Also, I tried getting in contact with Mom and Dad about it, but I've gotten no response to the phone calls and messages I've sent them. Why can't you all just work with me here? I'm having my wedding ceremony really soon, so I want my loser sister to come and celebrate my nuptials with me. Is that so much to ask, Jenna? I'm sure you also want to celebrate as well. Of course, you want to see how happy the person that you used to love is now, right? It'll be great. Wow, you honestly can't think about anyone but yourself, can you? Do you have any idea how awkward and awful this will be for me? You're the one that screwed me over. Do you really think I want to celebrate the coming together of two people that were once closest to me and ended up betraying me? Is this some sort of a joke to you? Must you act so stubborn? Like, again, you've always been like this. Also, your address hasn't changed, has it? It's still the same place you live in? I'll send you a super duper cute invitation, my dear older sister, okay? Come on, this will be my last request to you. Just please come and celebrate my love for Clark. We're family, after all. Well, unfortunately, you're right about us being family part. I guess you are my younger sister, and I should see you walk down the aisle. It'll be your special day, after all, no matter who you're getting married to, I suppose. I guess I'll make sure that our entire family goes to your wedding ceremony. Yay! Oh my God! I really thought that it would take a lot of convincing, so I'm glad you've caved in and are going to attend. We'll have a blast, I promise. Also, I better tell you now so that everyone can prepare themselves. The gift that you give to both of us should be nothing less than $1,000. I feel like that's a reasonable price for a couple who's getting married and wants to enjoy the luxuries of life. Also, don't forget to dress up really nice. Wait a second, Jenna. What the heck are you playing at? It's supposed to be my special wedding day, so don't you dare let it get ruined, all right? I was so happy that not only did my sister come to the venue, but also that my parents are making such a huge effort to come here today. Well, it's not just us that are coming to the wedding ceremony as guests, Polly. You do know that also Clark's parents are coming to this wedding too, yeah? What the heck are you talking about, Jenna? That's not true at all. Why did his parents, who disowned him, come here for? What's their deal, huh? They were obviously at your wedding a few months ago, so they know what's going on in terms of what happened. How could they show up here? Don't you know, Polly? That's obviously why I invited them, so that they could actually see their son get married. A wedding without the families on both sides would be kind of lonely, no? No way this is happening right now. I don't really want them to come to the ceremony. I was hoping to gather more friends than family for this. This is all your stupid fault, sister. Because you and the rest of this stupid family made other people misunderstand the situation. They probably think I'm marrying a man I had an affair with. Well, there are a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to this entire situation, but think about it. There's nothing wrong with just having family at a wedding. But you realize that I'm a lot smarter than you, right? I know exactly what you're trying to do here. There's a right way to say what's actually happened. I am not the bad guy here. Says the woman who took my fiancé from me and ruined my wedding. Yeah, sure, Polly. No matter how you look at it, you're the villain in all of this. All that I'm doing right now is telling the truth, like I've always done throughout our lives, while you continue lying, Polly. Also, I took pictures of the wedding ceremony. When you think about it, Clark got married twice in 3 months to 2 different women who happened to be related. That's the reality of it all, and you're for sure the bad guy. And all because of you, my seniors at my university were shocked to hear what happened and basically got up and left the venue. You spoiled everything. And you thought that it would be good to continue on with your little plan, and then everyone started to stand up and leave? The ceremony hadn't even started yet. I haven't even received any wedding congratulatory gifts. I've missed out on so much because of you. We were planning to have a big party, but now we're running out of money. Well, the hall that the ceremony was going to be held in was certainly magnificent, Polly. I was surprised to see it when I arrived. You need to take responsibility for ruining my wedding. This is unbelievable. It was supposed to be the best day ever, and you've turned it into a bomb. I want compensation for this, as we've wasted our time and money. You should be paying 10 times what I asked for as a gift. At least give us $10,000, and maybe then I'll forgive you. Also, on top of that compensation that I asked for, I still want a gift that costs at least $1,000. Actually, just give me $1,000 on top of the compensation. There is absolutely no way that I'm going to give you anything when you're the one who ruined my wedding in the first place. I'm not going to give you a handout, Polly. What the heck did you just say to me? You're telling me that it's okay to hit back at someone who did something really small to you? You're so immature, Jenna. I'm nowhere near as immature as you are, Polly. You're the one who betrayed me and didn't care about the consequences at all. I've not received any compensation from you. You were having an affair with my man behind my back, and you found it so funny, didn't you? You knew what you were doing, and you didn't care how I felt. You cheated, and you eloped with my husband. You ran away, and you need to admit that to others and to yourself. Let's just stop messing about and running away and just talk about it, okay? You both are in a really good position so that I'm able to control more what's going on, and I'm able to throw stones right at you. What have I got to lose? So basically, what you're doing to me right now is revenge, Jenna. Don't you know how shady that is? Don't you think it's your fault that you didn't notice you were being cheated on in the first place? What the heck are you even talking about, Polly? Why would I think that when I had no idea what was going on in the first place? I wasn't the one who was disloyal. I don't think so. Well, I guess you haven't heard this very often, so I might as well tell you. This is exactly what happens when you're an ugly and gloomy person. You were holding Clark back from a happy life. Clark is such a kind and loving person, so he just put up with what you would say and do all the time. It must have been so hard to have your whole life tied down by a woman like you. But then he finally met me, his savior from his horrible relationship with you. He was able to finally be true to his heart and fall in love with one of the best people, me. Savior? What a stupid joke. I'm surprised at how strong your views are in all of this. It's almost funny. It's such crap, Polly. You're absolutely delusional. Actually, do you know what I did today? I asked your friend about what you were both doing, and I found out where you guys have been hiding. Excuse me? What the heck did you just say to me? You went to my friend and started searching for us? What is wrong with you, you stalker? Are you kidding me right now? Did you really think I wouldn't find out because you didn't write it on the invitation? Of course I was going to go and find out where you both were living. Now that I know, I can serve the documents that are going to get the compensation I deserve from you. I'll be requesting it through my lawyer. Are you kidding me? You're literally the worst person in the universe. You're such a cow to me. I get what you're doing. You threatened Mom and Dad to cooperate with you, so everyone turns against me. You have always known that I've been the favorite, so this is the way you're trying to take me down, isn't it? They're both kind to me, so I'll contact them about what you're trying to do. If you really think that, Polly, that's on you. I'm asking for the compensation because of how wrong your actions were. You ruined my wedding, but yeah, do as you please. Hey, Dad, Walter, Daddy, are you there? I really need to speak with you right now. It's urgent and this can't be ignored. You do know that my wedding has been ruined now, right? How nasty of all of you to do something so horrible to me. How dare you tell everyone what happened at the last wedding, but I understand your position. Jenna was threatening you, right? I guess it'll all be fine soon enough. I'll claim all the compensation that I've asked of her, and she'll end up paying for the wedding as well. I'm a good girl, and I think you know that, Dad.
Wow, you really know nothing about what's going on, do you, Polly? If you did, you'd understand how sad it was for me and your mother to act the way we did.
Wait a minute, what did you just say, Dad? I'm really confused as to what you're talking about. How can this be sad when it was supposed to be a happy day for me?
You really don't get what you've done to us as a family, Polly. About Jenna's wedding, your mother and I were really looking forward to it. You getting married would have been a very joyous occasion if what you did by taking Clark away from your sister didn't happen, but Me telling you this is no use since you never listen to anyone.
But, Daddy, it was still my wedding day and none of those things should have happened to me. You're not seriously angry at me, are you? You can't be mad at your youngest daughter.
But of course I am, you stupid and horrible woman. I was honestly surprised that you even invited Jenna to your wedding. But I bet you just wanted to rub everything in her face, didn't you? What makes this whole thing worse is that your mother and I blame ourselves for raising you wrong. But to be honest, I can't make excuses for what you did anymore.
Are you seriously kidding me right now, Dad? You're seriously taking Jenna's side in all of this, are you? She is nothing but a depressed wimp who hasn't done much with her life. It's been like that since we were kids. You've always taken her side, and I was so sick of it, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. Is Jenna more important than me or something? You were the most annoying father on the planet, Walter. You were always nagging at me to study more, go to bed early, and tidy up. Why did you never say anything like that to Jenna, huh?
Of course I had to bug you like that because nothing got done if I didn't. Jenna would finish what she's doing before I would even have to tell her to do something. She would literally finish her summer vacation homework before the end of July came around. She'd always go to bed on time and she kept her promises to do things around the house. I wouldn't have had to scold you if you just did things properly. From a very young age, you always did what you wanted to do and never listened to anybody at all, especially me and your mother. You didn't do your homework most of the time, and you threw it away in the trash, and you'd play games instead of studying. On top of that, you stole money from my wallet and your mother's too.
Excuse me? Did you seriously notice those things that I was doing? I thought that neither of you were even looking at me when I snuck up to your room to get money out of your wallets.
Of course I noticed. You weren't very subtle at all. You did it on multiple occasions. I wanted you to realize the mistakes that you'd made, but I guess you didn't. I also sent you off to college because you insisted that you turned things around with your studies and that you were going to be studious. I also sent you money as well. But of course all of that was a lie, wasn't it, Polly? You ended up dropping out of school because you thought it was too hard when you hardly studied. Then you just started part-time work. I wouldn't be surprised if you were unemployed now. You've kept on disappointing us over and over again. And it's getting to the point that every member in this family is really sick of your behavior.
Oh, come on, Dad. You've got to lighten up when it comes to these things. I just wanted to try something that you can only experience while you're young.
And you think that infidelity was the best choice you could make while you were still young? Are you kidding me with this crap right now, Polly? You've lost the plot completely, Missy. What made you think that interfering with the happiness of your sister who works hard was gonna make things better for you, huh? Do you think that you've had a hard life because of her? Even when we were talking about what you did to her a little while ago, she said that she's okay. I couldn't believe how much she's endured because of you. Even when the both of you were in high school, her boyfriend got stolen away, and that was also because of you too. She didn't even retaliate. Are you jealous of her or something?
I'm not jealous of her at all. I never wanted to have a sister like her around anyway. I bet the reason why she never got back at me for those things was because she was scared of me.
Have you thought that maybe she's just a kind person and doesn't want to always get back at people? And how dare you talk about not wanting a sister? She saved you from many consequences over the years, and this is how you repay her for it? Do you know how messed up you've made things because of your poor and disgusting behavior? You know, Polly, no, you're wrong. I've told you many times as to why she'd never fight back with you. She just wants to forget everything and move on. But then she feels so miserable afterwards.
I don't know why everyone always pities her so much. It's actually pathetic. It's all just some made-up story to make her sound like an angel. I don't believe any of it. It's so annoying when someone acts like such a good person. It's so fake looking and no one in the world is like that anyways. She's a complete and utter hypocrite. The truth is, she's just got a really miserable and crappy personality. Just now she was nagging at me about money. She was being super persistent about me paying her compensation for her wedding. I couldn't believe what she's telling me, considering it wasn't my fault that her husband chose to be with me instead of her. I'm the one who should be getting paid compensation for my wedding being ruined.
What the heck are you even talking about, you spoiled little brat? It takes two to tango, and that's what you did. You have an affair with a practically married man and brainwash him to run away with you? You made him elope, didn't you? I should have known that you'd try and do something like this to Jenna in the future, just from the way that you two didn't get along as kids. No, you should be the one apologizing to Jenna for what you did and pay her for committing adultery and stealing her man away. But then, doing that alone doesn't mean you're forgiven.
So you're just going to take my sister's side again in all of this? Don't you think that Clark wanted to be with the more fun and entertaining sister? Would you please just stop this madness already? Don't you realize that Jenna is more likely to be the kind of person to ruin a wedding than me?
If you really must know what's actually happening right now, I'll tell you. It wasn't your sister's idea to say what you did at the wedding in the first place. It was me. I was the one who suggested we all gather together, go to your wedding, and confess to everyone there that it was all your fault that you stole Clark away from Jenna.
Excuse me? Rewind and freeze for a minute because I literally can't comprehend what you just said to me. What the heck did you do, Dad?
How many times do I need to make it plain and simple to you, Polly? I was the one who persuaded Clark's parents to come to the ceremony. I offered this opportunity to Jenna to say what she needed to say.
Are you seriously kidding me? You set this up so that the wedding wouldn't happen and that it would make people leave? How could you do this to your own daughter?
Of course I set this all up, but do you have any idea why I did this, Polly? It's because you need to take responsibility for what you've done to your sister and to our family. You know what, Polly? I've got no intention of forgiving you for any of this. I hope that you think over how bad it is that a parent has to sever the bond they have with their child.
No way! You can't just do this to me! You can't just cut me off from this family! Please don't do this. Just having to pay for today's ceremony that hardly happened is too much work for me. Even though it might cost about $30,000, I need some assistance in paying that off. Can you just help me out with that, please, Dad? That's all I'm asking right now.
Don't be ridiculous. What makes you think that I'm gonna help you financially, Polly? If you've gone and overdone it on a wedding venue, then it's on you to pay for it. What you need to do in solving most of your so-called issues right now is for you to go out there, find a decent job, and work to pay it all back. It's only fair that you do that so that things actually turn out okay for you from now on. You need to be the one that helps yourself in these situations. Also, don't you have a man to help you out now?
But that's impossible. I really can't do any of those things. I don't think anyone would really hire me, and I also get so anxious when it comes to starting a new job. I've never worked at the same place for more than 3 months. For the industry I've been in, I think I've almost gone through all the companies in town.
And whose fault is that, Polly? You can't blame anyone but yourself for all those jobs that you've gone through. This'll be a good opportunity for you to turn over a new leaf. And also to all those friends that came up congratulating you without knowing anything, you need to let them know what you've done. All that we wanted to do is let people know the true story of how you and Clark actually met. That's all. I really don't blame them for leaving. Those friends now probably won't be your friends anymore because of that. But you need to thank them for the gifts. The things that they gave you have come out of their hard-working wages.
Oh, come on, Dad. Stop being like this towards me. I'll leave both you and Mom alone after I get money off you to help me pay for the venue. Please, just do this one thing.
I'm not helping you with anything ever again. Your mother and I want nothing to do with you anymore, and neither does Jenna. You really need to rethink how your life is gonna be. You really need to reconsider your behavior once again. We're all done with you and we're cutting you off. Don't you dare contact us ever again. Also, pay the compensation to your sister.
Wait, no, this can't be happening right now. Dad, please don't do this. Wait just a minute, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for anything like this to happen.
Yeah, well, you need us more than we need you, Polly. You'll be hearing from Jenna's lawyers soon enough, so I'd prepare yourself for that. Goodbye, Polly.
Please, I need my family. No, Daddy, don't do this to me. Don't go, don't leave me. I need your help. Please, help me pay for my bills. I don't have enough money. I need you and Mom. As Jenna and her family expected, Clark and Polly had borrowed a few $100,000 from the bank to buy a luxury car and to book an extravagant wedding venue. Furthermore, Clark and Polly were given no choice but to pay back compensation to Jenna for what they did to her. They betrayed her and had an affair behind her back. Polly seems to have decided to work, even though she was very reluctant in doing that. However, she knew that if she didn't go to work, her lifestyle would start to spiral down the drain. But even if she was hired to be a part-time worker, it seems that she would hardly continue doing the job as she would get bored. She also couldn't bear being in poverty, so she ended up borrowing money from a super dodgy loan shark. When Clark realized what Polly was doing, he immediately threatened her with a divorce as he didn't want to be in any more debt. He ended up disappearing shortly afterwards. Polly was left behind and is constantly being chased by some really dodgy characters. She's always on the edge and feeling scared. Good thing that she lives right next to a police station, so if she runs into them, she can turn them in. Good luck to her in doing that because she's in a huge debt hole. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.